Welcome to Sports Jam. I'm Jay Wilcox.
And I'm John Jacobson. This week on the show, some good matchups on the volleyball court, and we'll meet a talented swimmer from Wayzata in our Sports Jam Spotlight.
First up, football. Cooper's having one of its best seasons in a long time. The Hawks were shooting for a 5-0 start as they played host to Park Center for homecoming Saturday afternoon. First quarter, Levante Taylor gets around the Pirates' defense for a 21-yard score and a quick 7-0 Cooper lead. The Pirates answer, though, as Carl Altenberg goes deep for Tyshawn Brooks, and he hauls it in for a 67-yard touchdown. The point after is blocked, making it 7-6 Hawks. PC with a big drive late in the second quarter. Altenberg connecting with Elijah McClure on fourth down to the Cooper 2. That sets up a touchdown. And then Altenberg zips a pass to Amani Hooker on the two-point conversion. Park Center leads 14-10 at halftime. No scoring through most of the second half until late in the fourth quarter. Hooker with a nice interception, and he takes it back 60 yards for a touchdown, and it's 21-10 Pirates. Cooper adds a late touchdown, but it's not enough, and Park Center hands Cooper its first loss, 21-16.
Maple Grove football coach Matt Lombardi helped build Wayzata into one of the state's top programs as the Trojans defensive coordinator. He was back at Wayzata as the 2-2 Crimson look to hand Wayzata its first loss. Trojans on their home field for this one. First quarter, and Crimson quarterback Brad Davison goes in untouched for the short TD, and it's 7-0 Maple Grove on a night where offense is hard to come by. Right before halftime, Davison threads a pass to Teddy Rash, who makes a nice grab for the touchdown. Maple Grove goes up 14-0 at halftime. It's a strong defensive effort for the Crimson. Joe Wallach gets up for the nice interception of the Jake Marsh pass, stopping the Trojans' drive. That sets up a TD plunge for fullback Sam Ross, and Maple Grove's lead grows to 21-0 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Davison looks deep down the middle of the field. The Rash makes a tumbling catch. The 40-yard gain sets up a field goal to make it 24-0. Wayzata gets on the board. Marsh throws to Brandon Bluford for the leaping catch, but Maple Grove knocks the Trojans from the unbeaten category with a 24-6 win.
Champlin Park owned the football rivalry with Osseo for a long time, but in recent seasons, the Orioles have had the best of it. They'd won 5 straight over the Rebels heading into their meeting Friday. Champlin Park had upset in mind. On Osseo's first possession, it's 4th and 10, but quarterback Malik Gaylord escapes the rush and picks up a key first down. It leads to a short Gaylord touchdown, and it's 7-0 Osseo after a quarter. The second quarter is big for Champlin Park. Chad Costello threads the pass through to Brandon Oxley for the touchdown. The Rebels are within 7-6. After an Orioles turnover, Costello drops the screen pass to running back Romello Adkins, who fakes inside and cuts back out to reach the end zone. They again miss the conversion. It's 12-7 Champlin Park at the half. Third quarter, and Malik Gaylord's sneak puts Osseo back in the lead as the rain really starts to fall. And the tables turn in a hurry in the fourth quarter as Gaylord drops the wet ball. Lumumba White scoops it up and scores on a 37-yard return. Champlin Park goes back in front 18-13 with the defensive score. And the Orioles are a little down after that one. Next possession, the Rebels create a turnover again. Deante Bronson picks off the Gaylord pass and weaves his way to the 1-yard line to set up another touchdown. Champlin Park adds one more score to stun Osseo 31-13, and we will hear from the Rebels later in the show. And John, some interesting results there, a couple upsets. I don't know if you call Maple Grove, was that an upset? But based on the records, it probably was. So interesting week of football there.
Well, and Park Center had a one-sided loss against Armstrong recently, a team that lost to Cooper, so they come up with a big win against the Hawks, and then that win by Champlin Park. Certainly a nice win for them, but again, maybe not expected to get that win against the Orioles.
Yeah, turnovers were such a big part of that when the game turned. I mean, you kind of forget looking at the final. Osseo had the lead about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter, but a couple big plays by that Champlin Park defense, and that's why you play the games. I mean, if you could predict who was going to win every night before we started, it wouldn't be nearly as much fun.
Nice win in the rain for the Rebels. Brooklyn Center was looking to extend its winning streak to 3 straight when they hosted St. Agnes Friday night in a Twin City Blue District game. Second quarter, the Centaurs backed up in their own end. The snap over Chester Whaley's head. He can't pick it up cleanly, and Gary Smith recovers for St. Agnes in the end zone for a touchdown. It's 7-0 after the extra point. The Aggies add to their lead later in the quarter. Darius Lopez rolling to his right and then comes back left and finds Peter Vasky from 25 yards out for a touchdown. And it's 13-0 St. Agnes at halftime. Brooklyn Center gets on the board in the third quarter. Whaley with a tough 3-yard run up the middle for a touchdown. His score makes it a 13-7 game after 3 quarters. Rain really coming down in the fourth quarter at BC. Aggies back to pass, but Davia Gabor with a nice pass breakup for the Centaurs and keeping BC within 6. The Aggies, though, tack on 2 more points with a safety and another snap that gets away on the end zone. St. Agnes wins 15-7. The Centaurs are now 2-3. The Maple Grove girls swimming and diving team has a new coach for a second straight season. The Crimson were looking to win their third conference dual meet of the year when they hosted Anoka. 200-yard medley relay and the Crimson quartet of Tia Johnson, Sammy Solar, Elena Dobson, and Hennessy Luxon finished second with a time of 1 minute 57.14 seconds. 200 freestyle, bottom of your screen, Anoka's Anna Birkeland. She just beats out Maple Grove's Rose Gallagher, winning with a time of 2 minutes 0.87 seconds. In the 200 individual medley, Casey McCardle of Anoka is all alone in front, winning in 2 minutes 19.33 seconds, 6 seconds ahead of the runner-up. In the 50 freestyle race, middle of your screen in lane 3, it's Luxon of Maple Grove again. She wins in 26.48 seconds. Kayla Kreiser of Maple Grove is second. A very close meet, but Anoka wins this night 94-92.
Good meet there, close one, good battle. I know you had a good time at that one.
There's some good Northwest Suburban teams. I think more of a even conference this year than in some years past. Maple Grove for years dominated, and I think they've kind of come back to the pack a little bit in that league. Straight ahead on Sports Jam, volleyball, soccer, and girls tennis highlights. And later, we'll meet one of the state's best swimmers in our Sports Jam Spotlight.
Welcome back to Sports Jam.
Totino Grace and Osseo played a memorable 5-set match in the Section 5 3A semifinals last fall. Those two were matched up last week in a Northwest Suburban Conference match. Osseo is in black, set 1. Brooke Sherman and Olivia Cruiser get up for a block for the Eagles, and they take a 13-7 lead. They win the first set 25-19. Second set, Ellie Hoyt delivers an ace for the Orioles on set point. Osseo evens the match at 1-1 with a 25-21 win. The third set is a wild one. Izzy Summers off the back set from Frances Wyrock gets the kill. Eagles lead 15-12. But down 23-17, the Orioles rally. Christina Bow with the block that starts the Osseo comeback. Later in the same set, Lane Ruska sets to Anna Furman in the middle for the kill. Osseo leads 29-28. They win 30-28 to go up 2-1 in the match. They win it in 4. Kelly Auer with the kill there. Osseo wins in 4 sets. The Orioles are now 3-1 in conference matches on the season.
Armstrong's volleyball team had a great match that same evening as they hosted the Irondale Knights in Northwest Suburban action. First set in the Falcons, Kelsey Ripberger sets to Lauren Clark, who comes through with a cross-court kill on her way to a big match. Later in the set, Irondale's Leah Damro blocks the Armstrong attack. The Knights win a close one, 27-25. Second set, and Maddie Zaneko gets the ball back to Alyssa Eggstead for the kill to put Armstrong up 2. They win the set 27-25, and it's tied 1-1. The third set is all Armstrong. Ripberger to Chloe Kalberger in the middle for the kill here for the Falcons. Later off an Irondale serve, Clark gets the dig and pass. Zanenko the set, and Olivia Hecht with the kills. The Falcons win 25-10 to go up 2-1. 64 points are scored in the fourth set, including one here for the Knights on Michelle O'Rourke's kill. Irondale wins 33-31 to force a fifth set. The Falcons finally prevail, though. Audrey Schumacher with a kill in the 5th set as Armstrong wins 15-11. They pull out a 5-set victory over the Knights.
Now to soccer, where the Osseo boys were trying to build on a 2-game winning streak as they played a good Anoka squad. The Orioles all fired up to play the 2014 State Class 2A champions. First half scoring chance for Osseo. Donnie Dumont with a hard shot on net. The Orioles goalkeeper Isaiah Stewart makes the save on. And it's scoreless at halftime. It was an Anoka scoring chance. Second half, the Orioles, Andrew Miska, the throw-in. Couple of shots here by the Orioles, but Jake Peterson dives out and makes a save. Just over 4 minutes to play in the second half. The Anoka free kick, beautifully played by the Tornadoes, some good touch passes, and Gibon finishes the play off with what turns out to be the only goal of the night. Anoka beats Osseo 1-0. The Orioles lost to Prairie Seeds on Saturday. The Maple Grove boys were on a roll, but they met up another strong local team in soccer as Champlin Park hosted the Crimson. The Rebels will strike quickly as Eze Amajoy penetrates through the Crimson defense and scores. 1-0 lead. Less than 2 minutes later, Drew Collins sets up Amajoy for another marker, and it's a 2-0 Champlin Park lead. Second half, Abdul Haji lasers the penalty kick, top corner for a 3-1 Rebels lead. And then Haji again running down the throw-in. He drills a low shot in for a 4-1 lead. That's the final. The Rebels knock off the 6th-ranked Crimson.
Same schools meeting in the girls' match. Maple Grove with a great comeback from a 3-0 halftime deficit. Allie Bird's first shot stop it. She buries the rebound. That puts the Crimson ahead 4-3. Meredith Hawkinson adds an insurance goal on the penalty kick. Maple Grove scores 5 in the second half, and they win it 5-3. Checking a couple of other notable performances by local squads in soccer and volleyball. The Park Center boys soccer team scored a big win Saturday, downing Mounds View 4-1 in a matchup of top 10 ranked teams. Sam Moses had a goal and 2 assists for the Pirates, who improved to 8-1 with the win. It could be big for seeding too, since both teams are in Section 5 AA. And Heritage Christian Academy's volleyball team won its own Eagle Invitational tournament over the weekend. Heritage needed 3 sets but held off Glencoe Silver Lake in the championship match. Heritage is still unbeaten this season and ranked number 6 in Class A. In girls tennis, Park Center is coming on after a slow start. The Pirates paid a visit to Cooper for a non-conference matchup with the Hawks. Cooper's Emily Loken is in the far court at number 1 singles. Ashley Janney of Park Center comes to the net, but Loken's backhand passing shot wins her the point early in the match. Same match, and Loken will serve. And a nice angle shot on the return by Janney, and she rolls to a 6-love, 6-1 win for Park Center. Park Center's Karen Yang serves in the second singles match. Yang's backhand is returned into the net, and Yang takes the match 6-2, 6-2. To first doubles, and Mari Herdolendi serves, and Melanie Willette will put away the volley for Cooper. They win in a 3rd set tiebreaker. But that's Cooper's only win. At number 2 doubles, Park Center's Carissa Vang wins the point as Vang and Manaya Tao beat Abby Ziska and Alyssa Peterson in another 3rd set tiebreaker. Park Center wins its 4th straight match 6-1. So they had a lot of matches early. Didn't necessarily win a lot of them, but they've been coming on strong.
On a good roll. Well, we'll take a break now. Next up in our Sports Jam Spotlight, Chase Melillo introduces us to a top-notch swimmer from Wayzata. The Wayzata girls swimming and diving team is a 2-time defending state class AA champion and poised for a run at number 3 thanks to a deep and talented group. One of the best swimmers for the Trojans is senior Madison Preiss. Jason Melillo profiles her in this week's Sports Jam Spotlight.
Madison Preiss was an impact swimmer for Wayzata as an 8th grader, and 4 years later is aiming to make the most of her senior season.
It's pretty bittersweet because it's my last season, 5th year, but it's also, I'm excited to see what else my future has.
She has greatly evolved. She's grown up. I mean, in front of our eyes, she has grown up, both literally grown and then also mentally and emotionally grown.
Preiss has changed a lot during her 5 years as a varsity swimmer. Her talent in the water was never in doubt, but Preiss learned from former teammates like Emma Paulson how to be a leader.
She was like the big star of the team and everything, and once she graduated, I kind of had to step it up. like within like my training and like my personality. Like I went back to club and my coach was like, you're a whole new person. And I didn't even realize it. I just kind of like, I don't know, it came naturally to me that I had to fill in big shoes.
She's more than just a great athlete. She's also captain of the team. She's a great leader. She's not just a great leader by voice, but actually even more so, I would say, by example.
Preiss' top events are the 200 individual medley and the 100 breaststroke. She is the two-time defending state champion in the 200 IM, but a state title in the breaststroke has eluded her. Preiss finished 4th as a freshman and runner-up as a sophomore and junior, losing every time to Edina's Olivia Anderson, who has now graduated.
It's like my final year to win because my teammate Olivia Anderson from club is finally up to college, and I don't know, it's finally my chance to get first.
Like most top-tier swimmers, Preiss competes for a club team outside the high school season. Club swimming has its benefits, but there's not as much of a team bond. And for Preiss, that makes swimming for Wayzata all the more special.
When I swim on club, it's a lot about the individual. But when I come here, it's like everything is like the team comes first. Like Miles says that in our ethics letter. Like it's always like comes first before anyone else. Personally, it pushes me a lot more. Like during relays, if I'm like the last leg, like I know that like everyone in my school is counting on me and like the team too. So it encourages me.
Madison Preiss is cagey about what she'll do after high school, but swimming for a Division I college is almost certain. Before that happens, Preiss will try to lead the Trojans to a state meet three-peat. Jason Melillo, 12 Sports.
Madison holds the school and section record in both the 200 individual medley and the 100 breaststroke. She was also part of Wayzata's 200 medley relay and 200 freestyle relay teams that set section records last year. Sports Jam returns in a moment as Jay talks football with the Champlin Park Rebels.
Welcome back to Sports Jam. A huge win for the Champlin Park football team at Osseo as they win at 31-13. We're joined by Coach Mike Korton and also one of the players, Deante Bronson. And how much fun was this to come over here and get this win and you know, make some big turnovers that led to points like you guys did?
A lot of fun. We played a great team effort, and it was just real fun to play.
You guys have had a pretty decent season overall. Get your third win here. Does this build some momentum, do you think, too, toward this rest of the season down the stretch?
Oh, definitely. It definitely will, because we know we can play with the best of them now.
I think the way you guys, you know, got a couple of quick turnovers. You got the fumble recovery for a touchdown, and then you got that interception that almost led to a touchdown. You know, do you think it kind of stunned them the way you guys were able to come back like that so quick?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It definitely boosted us and kind of took them down a notch, so that was good for us to have.
Were you surprised at all at the way this game went? I mean, they have kind of a big reputation. They've been playing well and everything, but did you guys expect this coming in or hope for it anyway?
Oh, we definitely hoped for it, and we knew we can play with the best teams in the state, and that's what we did tonight.
All right, congratulations on a good win. And Coach Korton, I know this has to be a satisfying one for you, especially being an Osseo grad. You know, how much fun was it out here?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was fun watching these kids grow up. You could see us early in the game, get down in the red zone, and we screwed it up twice. We had guys going the wrong way. We're changing stuff up, and I'm looking at them going, oh, that's because we're a bunch of juniors out here. But they caught on, and things got better, and we grew up as the game went on. So it was fun to watch the kids do that.
You told me earlier this week that your defense has generally been pretty consistent, and they made the plays certainly tonight when you needed them too, right?
The turnovers are huge. They make the plays. They keep them. You know, they got first downs. They move the ball a little bit, but they keep them in front of them and let them make some mistakes and turn the ball over. And turnovers were a huge part of this game.
How do you like the progress that this team's made from the start of the season till now?
Well, I like it. I just hope we got to, as a coach, I'm looking at, okay, we have Totino Grace next week. We got to keep going. We got to make progress. We got to get better. We have a lot of things to work on, a lot of things we can improve on. So those are the things I'm looking at right now, is how are we going to prepare for that next one.
Does a game like this help your guys really believe too, though, that they, you know, that there's no reason that they can't play with just about anyone?
Right, and we've been talking about it. We tell them that. We tell them that you guys don't have any idea how good you could be, because there are a bunch of great athletes running around out there. We just got to come together. We got to do it right and do it together all at the same time, and that's the hard part.
Mike, thanks for joining us, and good luck against Grace.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mike Korton, Champlin Park's head football coach, after a big win over his alma mater, Osseo High School. We'll be back to wrap up Sports Jam in just a moment. First, a look at our plays of the week.
gets the ball. It's loose and it's picked up, and this one's going to be a touchdown. By Summer Ballard on the overpass.
Channel 12 is back with a new year of high school sports. Tune in for complete game action all season long. Collins to the end zone touchdown, Maple Grove. Our games will be live on the web via live stream, and most you can catch live on Channel 12. Follow us on Twitter @12sports. And for a complete list of games, go to 12.tv.
Engelbrecht lines it up, fires, and scores.
Channel 12, your local source for prep sports.
Join in on the 50-year reunion celebration for Robbinsdale Cooper High School from September 18 through 27. Find out more at 12.tv under the In the Community tab. Check out Channel 12's new mobile app, now available for Apple, Android, and Windows devices. Go to 12.tv for more information.
You watch Channel 12 at home. Why not on the go? Channel 12 is online at 12.tv. Watch on your phone, on your tablet. Channel 12 is your local source wherever you go. Just log on to 12.tv. Check out our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and even watch live events via live stream. So don't wait. Stay up to date with Channel 12 and 12.tv, your local source.
Lace up your running shoes for the 2015 Autumn Woods Classic on Saturday, October 10th at the Elm Creek Park Reserve. Get full details at 12.tv under the In the Community tab.
Our game of the week is a Northwest Suburban Conference volleyball match featuring Maple Grove and Champlin Park. The Rebels are the defending conference and section champions. You can see the match live on Channel 12 and 12.tv Thursday night at 7. Catch the replay at either 10 p.m. Friday or 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. And that will do it for this week's show. Remember, you can check out our show anytime online at 12.tv.
Thanks so much for watching Sports Jam, and we'll see you next time.
Sharing your passion starts with taking that first step. Take Will, for example. His first step was taking free TV classes at Northwest Community Television. He's learning production skills and now has access to cutting-edge equipment. He's working on local music productions, meeting new people, and gaining experience needed to produce his own show. Best of all, he's sharing his passion for music with others in his community. Share your passion. Visit nwct.org.
For the best coverage of high school sports, tune in to Channel 12 again this fall. Watch games live on Channel 12 and 12.tv. Channel 12, your hometown source for local prep sports.
You watch Channel 12 at home. Why not on the go? Channel 12 is online at 12.tv. Watch on your phone, on your tablet. Channel 12 is your local source wherever you go. Just log on to 12.tv. Check out our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and even watch live events via live stream. So don't wait. Stay up to date with Channel 12 and 12.tv, your local source.